In today's world, everyone wants their own look in their own things. And in that world, Android is becoming the greatest thing ever. Yes guys, Android devices are overtaking PCs, and as in old times, people used to customize their PC with themes and things that is still existing, they want the Android phone to be that also. So, I'm Aryan Kaushik and you are watching Tech Model Aryan. So let's begin. So guys, the reason I think so that you would be watching this video is because you also want to customize your Android phone, and how you will do that I will tell you. So how to do that? Okay, first of all, there's a very big disclaimer that I want to say. Proceed at your own risk. Yes guys, most things, or I think so everything in this video will be based on rooting or patching your boot image files, your boot.prop and things like that, and it can cause, don't know these three terms that are soft break, hard break and boot loop, then I think so that you should not proceed. Okay, so if you know these, if you know that what you are doing, then you are most welcome. So first of all, I will start with rooting. If you don't have root, then how you can install root? Now in older days we had SuperSU or super user for rooting, but time is changing and hence the methods are changing. Now we have this great tool called Magisk. So you can go to XDA developer site and you can download Magisk Manager. Then you have to just open it. Okay, now I have it installed, but if you have not installed, then over here there will be that tick. So if you are not rooted or installed it, over here instead of the green tick there will be a red cross, and there will be, when you will click on that, there will be two options: either to install the zip only or to just patch the boot image file. Okay, you can select any one of these. Okay, so what I did was I installed the zip directly and then I flashed it through my custom recovery. After that, this made root. Now how it's better from SuperSU? First of all, it sits in your boot image file, so it's very easy to uninstall. Okay, and the second thing is that it stays safe from apps that know that you are using root access, and it also stays safe from Google's procedures to stop these type of things. So if you want a certain app that likes don't accept root, like let me just say some banking apps or Netflix, then you can just go over here to Magisk Hide. In Magisk Hide, you have to just check your app on, and then that app will never knew that you have any root access in this mobile phone. And see, all apps are mentioned over here. Okay, so let's just close it. Once you got root, now what to do? Now you can install an app called Kernel Auditor. Now Kernel Auditor is a great app. For this you need root and BusyBox. BusyBox is very simple to install. Just install the BusyBox app from your Play Store, open it and click on and grant it the root access. Then just click on install and it will install it. There is no hard thing in that. Then go to Kernel Auditor, go to menu, CPU, and over here you can change your CPU governor. I have installed, actually I am using performance. By default it is interactive in most Android phones, so I prefer to change it to performance. And if your manufacturer has underclocked your phone, like let's say it can go to up to 3 gigahertz. I don't know if that I think so it exists. Yeah, if it can go to 3 gigahertz, but your manufacturer has downclocked it to save battery and to save thermal power and to make your phone a bit cool so it doesn't get hot, then you can just go over here, go to CPU maximum frequency and change it to the maximum that you want, or even you can underclock it or overclock it. That's all up to you. Okay, but still proceed at your own risk. Next thing, just click on apply on boot to make it apply every time on boot. You can even shut down individual cores if you want. They are not closing right now, they are again opening because currently very heavy tasks are running on this tablet. Now you can also go to this build prop editor that is built into this and change the build prop properties. Like you can change the build version of your mobile phone. I am running Android 6, but I have changed it to Android 7 to match the looks of my Android 7 like tablet. You can also change your brand name, okay, your product name, your product device. I have changed it in my next phone that I use this almost daily because this is my tablet, this is for my home. The smartphone which I use is has I have changed in its settings to Tech Model RN company as a brand name, and in model name I have named it as my mod 1. Okay, so you can change anything, it's dependent on you. Like I have changed the other particular model to Pixel XL in it because to enable the assistant in it, but that trick is not working anymore, but still I have not changed it. Okay, so you can just do that in this. And there are also many things you can install: custom scripts, on boot scripts, virtual memory, IO memory cleaner, thermal, GPU, anything that you want in it. It's a great overall app. So now you have tweaked your CPU, you have made some extra juice out of your CPU. Now what to do? Now you can install one app that is Expose Framework. This is a very powerful tool. It is a system level tool. It can change nearly everything in your system. After installing, you can install modules in it. Now Magisk also supports module, but I think so that Expose Framework is really great. Just go to download all the modules that you want, then go to modules and enable everything, and then reboot. So what modules I have installed? First is Android Anyfy. This brings back feature of Android N to Android Lollipop and Marshmallow devices. Okay, so like these quick dials over here. Okay, and in settings, if I go, you can see that now I have everything written at the bottom of each tile like this: 148 apps installed or this disabled. Okay, now everything I am getting down of it, like in down of and about tablet, I am getting that. That is because I have ran that. Okay, now if I have pressed the menu button twice, or as the Android 7 feature, it makes me go back to the previous app instead of going back to the same app again. So that's a very neat feature, and many more things are there which you will see on a system-wide level when you will install it. Okay, everything I can't show you because of the lack of time, but still there's also Android OEFI to give Android O features. Okay, now I have not told you still why my channel name is Tech Model RN. It was like because at that time I had a phone that is Motorola Moto E, and that phone was so great that I have installed actually Android. It came with Android 5 and I installed Android 6, 7, 8. I have tried many custom ROMs like the Resurrection Remix, AICP, AOKP, the Android Open, Kong project, I think so its name was, and I have installed also the Lineage OS, Cyanogen Mod OS, and the stock Android. So I have installed many OS on it, and I also dual booted it at a time. So I was running two Android versions, 6 and 7, on the same phone. And it was so great that when Android 7 launched, I used Android 7 on it in some days only when the custom ROM came in. So I was one of the first to get that in my whole neighborhood. Actually the ones whom I knew, nobody had that version. Everybody was on either Lollipop or on Marshmallow. Then when Android Oreo came, I installed that when nobody was having that. I installed Marshmallow when nobody was having that, then Novot when nobody was having that, and then Oreo also when nobody was having that. So I was a very good like in a developing team, like you can say, because I had tried new features earlier than others. So now that phone is not with me, so that is why this channel didn't have any mod videos till now. But now I have done most things on this tablet. This can't support custom ROMs much, but still the things I can do, I am doing that on this phone. So let's go back to the video. Now I've also installed APM Plus. Now if you are a developer like me, then you many times want to go to recovery, bootloader, or you have to do soft reboot, but it's very frustrating to do, like first power off your phone, then press the power button and the volume up button, or power button press volume down button, or click on reboot and then press and hold power button, then select from the menu to go to recovery or bootloader. It's very frustrating, and sometimes you need just directly go to your recovery from the Android. So how to do that? Install APM Plus. Okay, then enable that in modules, then click on retry, press your power button once, then once click on retry. If it still not loads, then restart your phone, then open, and you will get this a menu like this. Here you can add many options to go in your your boot menu. So like if I click on screenshot, click on take, then now in my power menu screenshot will be coming like over here, and I also can change its position, like I can pull it to the top most part, and it has changed right away. No reboot problems, it enables at the same time. And if I click on remove, okay, now it's gone. So what I have done is that I go to add, and then I clicked on reboot. Now it's not over here because I have already used it. So just click on reboot, and there are now 2 reboots. The bottom most is over here, you can see this is stock item because it's the stock one that was in the in the power menu from the time it came, and this is the new reboot one that I have added. So when I press the power button, click on reboot, now I have reboot, soft reboot, recovery, and bootloader. So that's a very handy tool, and you can add anything that you want. You see I have added many items from my own because I like it. Next is extra droid. So let me show you what it is. Like if I go to settings, about tab, and if I open the Easter egg in the Android, you can see I am having the Pi Easter egg in my Android. Okay, so that was not from the day one, it was having Android Marshmallow on, but I will show you how to install this Pi one. So again, exposed, module name is extra droid, go in it and enable the Android, any Android Easter egg that you want. I have enabled Pi, so it's Pi. You can also enable Oreo. The very bad thing about Oreo is that in this app is that like Android Oreo has an Oreo shape, and that has an Android logo in between that, but this app has the developer preview one. So developer previews are those Easter eggs which are made when the Android is not launched currently, when the Android name is currently not set, so they can't give you any hint on that. So they just make this O and made this in this cookie type of shape. Okay, so this is the developer preview one. So its function is same, like it also gives you octopus and things like that, but it's not existing in current Android phones. Every Android Oreo phone I have used has an Oreo icon, but these are developer preview ones, so not bad, but still I think so they should have updated it. So you have to just enable Pi from over here and will come into settings right away. Next, so the next thing that I think so that you should have in your rooted Android phone, but at a very great risk, is Gravity Box. Now if you don't know this, then you are lacking a great thing. Gravity Box runs on AOSP ROMs. Like I have used many ROMs, okay, but and they have like so much types of customization. But if you want to make your own custom ROM type of look in your AOSP ROM, that is your stock ROM, or your let's say stock like ROM, then you can use this. there are many versions of this, like Gravity Box L for Lollipop, Gravity Box MM for Marshmallow, Gravity Box O for Oreo, and Gravity Box KK for Kit Kat. So just install that, which is for your Android version. Then you can just go here and tweak it. Let me show you one. Like I go to status bar tweaks, then I will go to clock settings, then I will go over here. I will click on hide clock. You can see clock is now hidden. Center clock, you see right clock, center clock, everything can be tweaked from over here. I can also enable status bar colors, enable icon color. Like if I go to black over here, you see every icon is now black. Let me just go back to the original color, white icons. Okay, so like you can do anything in that. So it's very good, and you can change everything from this, from adding this clear all button to adding or changing your navigation bar, to changing your settings, to changing everything can be done from this one app. Okay, and in your lock screen also, I don't think so that if I go to lock screen the recording will still continue, but in lock screen you can add custom shortcuts, you can change anything, miscellaneous tweaks, engineering mode, application launcher, everything. And one more is let me show you if it runs right now. It's very hard to run. Okay, so this the pie gesture control, you can add many buttons in this. I'll just add the menu, recent, home and back button in it. You can add much more in this, and I am planning to disable this whole bottom bar by changing the qemu.hw.main keys in my build-up top to just make this as the only navigation way possible. So the next thing that you can do in your Android phone is that much more things that you can do. There is substratum, so you can just install the substratum engine in your phone, and you can use any theme. I will show you that in my next video. So if you want to see this and many more tweaks that are not possible, that can done without root, then stay tuned for my next video. Till then, subscribe to my channel and like this video.